My dear students, how are you? I hope you are keeping well by the grace of Almighty. I am also fine. Today I am here to take English class of class 10. All the students, you know, the present situation is very crucial because of COVID-19 pandemic disease prevailing all over the world, and you know this situation is deteriorating day by day on account of this virus disease, and we have nothing to do except taking video class, and I hope you will also watch this class very attentively so that you may develop your skills, develop your communication power of English, and develop your exercise, getting full marks in the examination. Dear learner, today I am going to take a grammatical class, and our today's topic is write form of verbs. Dear students, this topic is very important and salient factor of English grammar, because without verbs we cannot be able to write any single sentence. So this grammatical item is simultaneously necessary for all classes of students. So today I am taking this class. Our today's topic is write form of verbs. Write form of verbs. Dear learner, at first I will teach you about non-finite verbs. We know that there are two verbs. When we go to classify verb, at first we have to classify verbs into two groups. One is finite verb and two is non-finite verb. Today I am going to teach you, I am going to convince you to correct non-finite verbs in the bracket. Dear students, there are three types of non-finite verbs. One is to plus verb, two is verb plus ing, and three is verb past participle form of verb. Dear students, when you write to plus verb, at first I will give an example on the blackboard to solve this problem, that where we may use to plus verb, that means infinitive. This verb is called infinitive verbs. So I am going to give an example to solve the problem of infinitive verb, such as he went to school. He went to Bible. To buy fish. Dear learner, look at the whiteboard. I have written he went to Bazaar buy fish. Dear students, notice this sentence. At first I used two verbs in the sentence, verb 1 and verb 2. In this sense, when it is finite verb, that means this verb sits after the subject, and this verb completes the sense of the sentence. But in case of second verb, by, this is not finite verb, as finite verb has already given after the subject, and that's why by is non-finite verb. Then, which kind of form we have to use? In this sentence, by is non-finite verb, and we must add to before by, because by indicates the purpose of the subject, because why did subject go to buzzer? We may ask the question to subject, then subject will answer that I went to buzzer to buy fish, because there is purpose of is going to buzzer, and that's why we may write to buy. When we see any purpose of the sentence, then we have to put to before non-finite verb as infinitive. Okay, dear students, and now I will go to another example. I am going to give another example on the whiteboard. Verb plus ing. I saw the boy play football. Dear learner, look at the whiteboard. I have written, I saw the boy play football. In this sentence, there are two verbs. You have noticed, in this sentence, there are two verbs. One is saw and two is play. Saw is finite verb because this verb sits after the subject. The verb which sits after the subject and completes the sense of the sentence is called finite verb. As usual, saw is finite verb, and play is another type of verb. This verb is called non-finite verb because this verb will not complete the sense of the sentence. Then, which kind of form we should take of play? There are three types of non-finite verb. One is verb 2 plus verb plus ing, and past participle of verb. So, in our first example, I saw you about the use of 2 plus verb, that means infinitive verb. Now I will show the verb form verb plus ing. I probably think of playing of the verb, because why I will take playing? I will take playing because the boy is doing the activities. The boy is present here. Dear student, you must mind in this sense in this area. When you see any kind of agent in the sentence, and when you go to form the correct form of the verbs, then you may at first choose the agent. The boy is agent of play, because play play belongs to the boy. The play belongs to the boy because play is under the agent of So why is the agent of the verb play? When we see any kind of agent in the sentence, we must add ing after the verb, because the agent of the verb is present in the sentence. So that's why we must take ing form of the non-finite verb. Understood, dear students? I hope you will be clear of this sentence, because play is under the word of the word. So why is here agent, and as the agent of the verb prevailing in the sentence, that's why the verb must be formed of ing. Must be ing form. Okay, dear students. Now I am going to give another example of non-finite verb after the sentence. Dear students, look at the whiteboard. Sorry, non-finite. Dear students, I am also going to give an example, another type of non-finite verb. Dear students, look at the whiteboard. I have already written another type of example of non-finite verb. As the car making Japan runs well. This is the example of right form of verbs, and in this sentence I have used two verbs, one and runs, two. Runs is finite verb because runs, the car runs away, we may say. So runs is runs belongs to the subject car. So runs is here finite verb because the form of runs changed into yes after the word. When the subject is third person singular number in present indefinite tense, the verb must be singular in form. As usual, runs is here singular because yes, the car is singular. So runs belongs to the subject car. My question is that what will we or how will we change the verb make? Make must be non-finite because finite is already pointed out. So make should be non-finite verb. Non-finite verb has three groups: to plus verb, ing form, and past participle form of the verb. And we will not take to plus verb or verb plus ing. Then the last of all. Past participle form of the verb. Why we will take past participle form in this sentence? Past participle form make is made. Dear students, why have I taken past participle form of made? Made, I have taken the past participle form of made because make does not belong to the subject. Because the car cannot make itself, cannot be made itself. To make the car, someone has to work, engineer or maker or technician must be needed to make the car. So the car cannot be made alone. So that's why make does not belong to the subject car. And when, so car is not agent here. Car is not agent here. It is not agent. Okay? Car is not agent of the verb make. That's why its agent is absent in the sentence. While the agent of the verb absent in the sentence, we must turn the or change the verb into past participle form. Okay, dear students. So you should mind two things in the right form of verb. When you see the agent of the verb, in case of non-finite group, you must make the verb into gerund, because gerund means verb plus ing. When you cannot find out any kind of gerund of the verb, you must turn the verb into gerund, that means ing. And when you cannot find out any kind of agent, you must change the verb into past participle. Okay? If there is agent, verb plus ing. If there is no agent, verb past participle form of verb. Okay, dear learner. So there are three important grammatical items of right form of verb. And next, I am also going to give another type of example of right form of verbs. Dear students, look at the whiteboard. Make, cause, get and have. These are positive verbs. These are positive verbs. We know many kinds of verbs in English grammar, such as finite verb, non-finite verb, principal verb, auxiliary verb, impersonal verb, active verb, inchoative verb, modal auxiliary. So many verbs in English grammar, and positive verb is one of them. Positive verb is a kind of verb which kind of verb is used in the sentence when the subject does not do any kind of activities or any activities directly, and he takes the help of others, then he can take some of the take one of the verbs to complete the sentence. Such as I may write here, I got the house here. The verb paint. Paint means color. There are two verbs here. Got is principal or finite verb, and paint should be non-finite verb. And what kind of form we may take from the non-finite group, that means to plus verb plus ing, and past participle form of the verb. In this case, if the verb is positive, make, cause, get, have. If the four types of verbs is used as positive verb in the sentence, then we must change the other verb into past participle form. As what is positive, because I did not paint the house myself. I took someone to paint my house, so I take the help of others. So in case of taking help of others, then we must need this type of positive verb, these four types of positive verbs, and after the positive verbs, the principal verb must be changed into past participle form. So this verb is not non-finite actually, but its form must be changed into painting. Okay, dear students, painting. And what is positive verb here? And that's why paint must be past participle form. When we see any kind of positive verb in the sentence, then we must change the other verb into past participle form. I may write another example. That means he had the cloth in bracket wash. He had the cloth wash. This is also the example of positive verb. That means had, he did not wash the cloth directly or himself. That's why he take help from others. So we must send the verb into past participle form, as the verb had is used here as positive verb. So I may write washed. Okay, dear learner. So in case of at the time of doing right from verb or positive verb, we must change the verb into past participle form after the positive verb. So dear learner, I will also going to give another type of example. Dear students, I have written another type of sentence, and in this subject, in this sentence, I use a grammatical item. That means I will go to school after I eat my breakfast. There are two activities in this sentence, and after this conjunction, which connects two clauses. That means one is principal clause, I will go to school principal clause, and after I eat my breakfast, subordinate clause. And in this case, if future indefinite tense before the clause after, then we must change the another clause into present perfect tense. So I may write here, I have eaten. Okay, dear learner, when you see any kind of sentence connecting or connected to clauses by the conjunction after, and before after there is a future indefinite, then we must change after the conjunction of after in present perfect tense. Okay, dear learner, we must change the other clause into present perfect tense. This is the rule of after. So dear students, I am going to give another type of example of this rule. Such as would that I fly in the sky. Would that I fly in the sky. This is the example of unreal past, because I will not have any kind of wing, and that's why I cannot fly in the sky. This is the real fact. My present situation is different from my imagination. This is the sentence of imagination. If I had fly, I would. If I had wing, I would fly in the sky. This is my imagination. Imagination and reality are far difference. That's why would that I fly in the sky? This is the sentence of imagination. There is no reality of this sentence. So in this type of sentence, when we say would that, then we would chance. You can chance fly, and we could fly. I can add here could. I could. Okay, dear learner, when we see any kind of imagination adding would that, we must change the form of the verbs into unreal past. Could is unreal past, and that's why we must use here could before the verb fly. So, dear learner, this is enough for me. I hope you will be benefited by watching my video class, and again I will make you conscious of the present situation. You must keep or maintain social distance, and you need not go out of home in case of emergency. You must use mask and hand sanitizer and wash your hands again and again, and you always be conscious of the present moment, and present moment is very crucial, and I hope you will keep safe, keep fine, and read attentively, staying at home. And I hope I will meet you again, and in my next class I will complete my SEMS. Thank you.